Hi, this is Brandon Swilly here from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the offset kettlebell kickstand RDL with adductor feedback. All right, this exercise is going to be used to open up some space in the backside of our glutes with a unilateral hinge pattern. You're also going to want a foam roller, yoga block, some kind of object that you're going to be able to place next to a rack or a wall. And then I've got a kettlebell to make this offset load a little bit easier. So from this position here, foam roller is going to go here against the rack, up against my adductor, inside of my knee. That's going to be the leg that's working. My back stance leg is going to be on my toe in a kickstand RDL fashion. And then from this position, I'm going to keep my chest nice and tall, foot flat. And I'm going to hinge backwards into this back hip. I'm going to feel a big stretch and then stand tall. So as we go to do this, you should feel a stretch in that left glute, almost in that piriformis area. Really trying to keep that hinge nice and flat. You still want to feel your inner part of your foot on your front leg, staying on your toe on your back leg, and really pushing hips backwards in a classic hinge pattern. If you're doing this right, like I said, you're going to feel that big stretch, more so than a massive glute contraction or a hamstring stretch, but it's going to open up that space, and we have an offset load that's going to turn our body into that side as we actually go to hinge down. Now, the reason I like this exercise is if athletes or clients are feeling a lot of tightness back here in their glute, they're lacking some internal and external rotation, their hinge pattern needs cleaned up, this is really going to do that. That's going to allow us to open that space to be able to hinge further back into. So now if I would go to do that, I already feel like I've got more space to be able to move into to optimize my hinging pattern on that particular leg. This can be used as either a strengthening exercise or a mobility exercise, depending on what you're really wanting from it. I really like using this as myself as a mobility tool to prepare myself for the hinging that I'm going to do, in which case you're really going to want to probably do 1 to 2 sets of about 10 to 12 reps on each side. If you're using it as a main exercise, same kind of thing, 2 to 3 sets of anywhere from 8 to 12 reps on each side. Then you can add the load a little bit, but just understand it's going to be a different feel than your normal RDL movement, where you're going to probably feel a big hamstring stretch. Here you're going to feel the activity more in the glutes and improving that movement pattern. And then you could go to do it again, like I said, without the adductor feedback, and that may actually help you then feel the hamstrings a little bit more as you're able to improve your range of motion as a whole. So got different ways you can use this exercise. I've seen a lot of great results with it with many of my clients and athletes, and myself included. It's definitely one of my staples, and I really think this is a good way to clean up your single leg hinge pattern while improving your hip mobility at the same time. If you got any questions, just let me know in the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day.